Hey everybody, Terry here from Sticks and Steel. Today I'm going to review this pack, which is the Badlands Timber. And as you can see, I have my climbing sticks, my mini sticks with the platform on there, and the lone wolf stand. Now I wouldn't have these together normally, but I just wanted to show that it'll take the ones with the platform. You can see this handles the lone wolf Assault 2 without a problem, and there is no waist belt on it. So, alright, so I'll take it off just to show you the setup. So there's two compression straps on the front, right here, and then there's two on the bottom, and that'll hold the sticks. Now you notice there is no waist belt on here, but that's okay, you don't really need it. The straps are super comfortable. This is it's ridged foam in here, and then it's got this like ballistic mesh on here that's pretty much bomb proof. It's supposed to be very abrasion resistant for when it's leaning against a tree. Sternum strap, it's hidden, but you can adjust the sternum strap. Obviously these adjust just like any other strap. It has two hanging things, so you can either pick it up here if your lid is done up, but this one here, this heavy duty web strap, that's what I hang it in the tree with when it's on the tree. So on the side you'll see there's two really nice angled zipper pockets, and when I hang it on the tree you'll see why that's important. In here, there's, to show you how big they are, there's full-size thermocell in there. I usually carry my GoPro, headlights and stuff in that. The material is extremely abrasion resistant, super tough. This is like the last version of material that Badlands experimented with before they went with it. These are Hypalon, so it's like a kind of like a rubber, but way tougher. You can't even cut this stuff with scissors at all. Like, it's super abrasion resistant and tough. You can see it's bar tacked. All of the stress points are bar tacked, which is nice. Zippers are great. They have these big rubber toggles, which I like. You can grab them with gloves. The only one thing I will say I'm not a big fan of is when you're zipping it up, sometimes it gets stuck right here, coming around that. Not so much on that side, but on this side. You can see it just kind of caught there. It's because that's where this other zipper pull is, right here, for the inside pocket. So it'll work. You just gotta wiggle it around. And this dust flap, I find if it's raining, or rain flap, whatever it is, if it's raining you can put it down when you're leaving or going in or out, but when you're in the stand I like to fold it up. It just makes zipping the zipper up easier. Now, one of the best, this is why I picked this pack. I've had dozens of packs probably over the last 35 years. Some I've kept for a long time, some I've only used a season or less and ditched. This is why I picked this pack. So it can be like this, or you can have it like this when you're in your stand. Now I'll show you how much room there is in here. So I just threw this raincoat in here. The raincoat. These are my aiders. This is my tether and my lanyard. Arm guard. Black diamond rock harness. Arc'teryx knee pads, best knee pads you can get. They are made in Canada. I use those when I'm saddle hunting. And yes, this is how I carry them. These are the straps for the stand and the sticks. A screw-in bow holder. First aid kit. Kill kit. a couple knives, some gloves, excuse me, some wipes, a butt-out tool, which actually really works. A chest rig for the GoPro, which we use when we're walking up to a kill, hopefully, knock on wood. Heavy duty contractor bag, toilet paper. And then if you look in here, you can see how big that opening is. So it's one giant cavernous opening, and it will hold a lot. So I keep my tab hooked on here. In the back, there's a great big pocket. You can use this for a hydration bladder, but I never use one. You can see on the inside, all of the stitching, anything that's bar tacked is bar tacked with Aramid thread. It's the strongest thread that you can get. There's some molly loops up here in case you wanted to add more attachment points for stuff. So in this big pocket, I keep my folding saw. This is a small length of throw line with a weight on it from my job as an arborist. I just keep this little guy in here because if I'm trying to hunt and there's a branch that's in my way and I can't reach it, I can throw that over it and pull it to me and either cut it or secure it off. Some flagging tape, some marking tacks, paracord, another small pocket first aid kit, and zip ties. Always good to have zip ties. So in the front pocket, this is a mesh front pocket. I keep, like, you can keep anything in here, but like there's my pull-up rope, compass. I put more than that in there too. I have like my license and tags. But here's the best part. This is the best part of what I like about this pack. Because not only does it sit like that, but you can drop it all the way down like this if you want. But if you look here, there's these little snaps. So these guys come up right here, and you can snap one, and you snap the other one. My big fingers to do it, and there. So if you're hunting and this is sitting in here, and you adjust your stand or your saddle, so ideally you'd probably be there if I was in a saddle. You can put all kinds of stuff and use this as a shelf. So lots of times I'll stick my binoculars on there. So here's another little mesh pocket. So in here I have extra batteries for my headlight. And this shelf will actually hold quite a bit. So I've had my binoculars on there, my water bottle, and it holds it fine. There's another like dump pocket right here. And another one right here, a bigger one with a zipper. And the thing about this material, it's like a proprietary nylon type material that they use. You can hear it's not overly loud. And the inside of the pack here and here, it's lined with foam in between, sandwich. There's foam in there, high density foam. So it doesn't really make a lot of noise, and this nylon is super tough and it's easy to clean. I got blood on it and just a damp cloth, wet cloth, and it wiped it right off. So the base is extremely durable, like a heavy duty nylon on the base, pretty much bomb proof. And this is what I was telling you about the pockets. Now the pockets are angled, and it might look weird. Let me move this up to show you. That kind of hunting height. It might look weird that they're angled like that, but when it's hanging, it's perfect because you can just reach right in. And you can put things in or out very easily because it is angled back like that. Again, you have these big zippers. They're super quiet. Another thing Badlands does, if you get in close here, you can see that zipper is reversed, right? So it's reversed to keep dirt out of the zipper. See, if you look at it, most zippers, the outside here is on the outside, but they turn it inside. And that's just to keep dirt and crud out of the zipper, which is a really good idea. So yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. And well, you can see all the stuff that I have on there. Plus the fact that it can carry a full-size Lone Wolf Assault 2, any other portable tree stand, and a set of sticks on the bottom, all in this one unit, then, I mean, what more could you ask for? In my opinion, this is the best stand or best pack that I've used ever, and I've used a lot, and I've been hunting a long time. So I'll just put everything back in here quick. So we'll go in reverse this time. Put the rain jacket in. Put in all the straps. Two knee pads. My harness. This too, another thing that I'd like to say is that I am a professional arborist, and I've been climbing for almost 20 years. And I don't like a traditional harness style system for bow hunting. This is the Black Diamond Alpine Bot, it's called, and it's by far the best. And the reason why is because it has these little locking leg snaps. So you can put the harness on. You can put it on and then unsnap these and bring them around and snap them on. So it's way better than having to step through, especially when you're trying to do it in the dark. So the kill kit, first aid kit, and this thing expands too. That's what these are for, so you can cinch this down to make it smaller or bigger. My lanyard and my tether, and then these are my homemade aiders, so they fold up really small and they can go in there. Bulky arm guard, bulky bows. Are there any other bows? And then once that's done, you unsnap this, and you can hear the amount of noise I've made doing that. It's by far not a noisy pack. You can hold that up, hold that up. I usually have this sitting on my tree stand, on the seat of my tree stand when I'm doing this, but for all intent and purposes, we're not going to right now. And there you go. That's it. So you can see it's not a huge pack, but it's decent size, and it'll hold everything that you need and more. I wouldn't be at all doubtful that you could strap like a deer quarter on there, or a couple of deer hind quarters on that, and pack them out without any problems. So again, this is the Badlands Timber. Mindy has the Badlands Eastern Day, and she's super happy with that pack. It's just not quite big enough for cold weather deer hunting, whereas this one is big enough because you can put extra clothes in it. So I highly recommend it, and I mean, you can find them. I got this one. I'd have to check, but I got it from a company in Canada online. You can buy them off Amazon if you can find them. You can also buy them direct from Badlands. Nice thing about them too is that, I should mention, anything from Badlands has the unconditional lifetime warranty, so it doesn't matter what you do to it. You can throw this off a cliff, it could be burned, you could run it over, you know, it could fall apart, it could be chewed up by a bear, by a mountain lion, by a meth head, doesn't matter. I mean, whatever wrecks your pack, they will replace it regardless of what happens to it. It even says right on the tag when you get it, we don't care if you got this used at a yard sale, they'll still cover it forever. So anything that happens, you're covered. That goes with your packs, that goes with their clothes as well. Super well made, durable, lifetime unconditional warranty. I mean, what else can you ask for in a pack? All right, one thing I forgot in the review, and we'll show you at home here. The lid which opens up to that mesh pocket. You can get into it without opening the lid. So if you unzip that pocket, you can reach in, grab any essentials that you want quickly, or add anything to it without opening the pack. So it's good if you're in there, you know, and you just want to get a few things out, or say you have snacks in here, rangefinder if you use those things or whatever. So that's one feature that I forgot.